today we are making something called the Amritsari Pere Wali Lassi, and to help me make that, we have Chef Anaita Dondi joining me in the kitchen once again.
Hi Sonal.
Hello Anaita.
We're looking so festive.
I know, especially you.
Thank you. So today's dish is actually something which is very exciting. It's one of your favorite recipes and also one of my husband's favorite recipes. And obviously in Punjabi households, there's so much mithai. Being married to a Punjabi means, you know, family coming over, relatives coming over, mithai, dry fruits and all of that. So I am constantly as a chef, like, you
thinking of ways what to do.
Thinking of ways of using the mithai other than obviously serving it to everyone.
Do you think this is going towards a more sustainable way of living rather than discarding it or like just giving it a whole new look?
So I think this peda honestly is such a humble ingredient and it's found during Diwali in the festive season in all your mithai boxes.
And the best part is it's common across India from north to south.
Yeah, and you'll find them in different varieties. You might find the kesar one, which I have chosen today. You might find the malai one, or you even find like an assorted box.
Yeah, and the best thing is you can make this lassi with barfi, like you said, even with kalakand.
Exactly.
I think that's the beauty of this dish.
It's such a, what I love about this recipe is that it's such a versatile recipe. In Amritsar, if you go and try this, you really need to have a nap after it. Huge glasses, lots of thick yogurt, lots of meetha peda, probably khoya also added to it.
Okay, start Anaita, I'm excited. Let's make it.
Okay, so why don't you start crumbling these pedas and we'll get all the other ingredients ready in the bowl.
I'll try to get it as fine as possible.
As fine as possible, because otherwise if you were making this at home, you would ideally make it in a, you know, use a hand blender or use a mixer grinder.
What is a mithai that you gravitate towards?
So I love all mithais and I think the festive season is perfect for it because there's so many mithais coming into the house, different varieties, but I have this small sweet spot for garam gulab jamuns and I think a lot of people do, but I don't like it stuffed. I am very particular.
No elaichi, you mean
no elaichi, no stuffing, no mawa or anything inside it, but just really hot, soft, fresh gulab jamun.
Yeah. Okay, is this done?
Yeah, so this is done. We'll put it into this beautiful bowl and first we're going to make a little bit of a paste.
Okay.
So like how in a mixer grinder.
So I would just add it all in a blender and just blend it up, but you being a chef, I know you'll have some tricks up your sleeve.
Yeah, so what I'm doing is I'm just infusing this milk with a little bit of saffron. Now this is not in the traditional recipe. This I just feel gives you that nice extra saffron flavor.
Taste, right.
And also if you would like to add some turmeric because you think it's going to be an antioxidant and it's going to be really good for you, you can even do that. So it's a nice yellow milk saffron paste and I'm just going to pour this.
Okay, nice. So that'll help you kind of make it pasty.
Yeah. So if you can give me the whisk, I'm just going to mix this up. So you can see it's become this really nice paste. And that's what the milk does. But if you don't want to add milk, you can just add yogurt as well.
Okay, straight up. But I think lassi is a good combination of milk and yogurt. So I'm glad you're sticking to that.
And I'm just going to be sweetening this very slightly with some jaggery, which is totally up to you if you want to add a sweetener because the peda is actually quite sweet. But since you add yogurt or milk to it, that sweetness kind of gets diluted. So I'm just mixing this up very, very quickly.
What next?
So now into this we'll be adding some yogurt.
Okay.
And tell me, what do you think? I mean, do you think lassi should be made with yogurt or milk, or what's your take? Or soy milk?
I think combination of dahi and milk is ideal, and definitely not soy milk. I think what fits right here is pure dairy, and I think it's okay if it's from the right source, right? Rather than going after skim milk or soy milk, there's nothing wrong with it. But you can do it with your coffee, in your desserts, whatever else you like, but not in a lassi.
Exactly. And
although coconut yogurt lassi is not unheard of.
I know, and it's actually quite delicious. I mean, no...
And pure dairy from the right source, from an indigenous cow which comes from a clean farm, I think that's completely acceptable.
And honestly, Sonal, I feel that everything in moderation is good. And that is more sustainable. I mean, just putting so much demand on one industry and the other one kind of going out of business or not having enough demand, I think that is impactful. So even if you're going and having almond milk or soy milk or coconut sugar or coconut, milk, but there has to be a good balance between everything.
Yeah,
So
unless you have lactose intolerance, in that case
exactly.
you have to avoid
I mean, that's a medical condition, so obviously you need to avoid it.
But I'm actually very curious, not only do you have all this, there are also all these spices like looking things. What are those things?
So what we're going to do is, obviously the Pede Wali Lassi has to be layered with some spices. I've got a little bit of green cardamom and a very tiny pinch of nutmeg because you don't want it to be overpowering. I'm just going to mix it up. So this is
fully
almost
done.
ready. I'm just going to do a quick taste test.
Good.
It's really silky smooth, but what I love the most about this dish is that because of the yogurt, the sweetness gets balanced out. It's got that little khattapan, which I think works really well. So this is ready. Just gonna pour this.
I like how you've kept it all authentic. You're pouring it in that kulhar now. Must you pour it like full-fledged, just like how they do in Amritsar?
Yeah, I wanted
like
that.
Also
I wanted that little bit of jhag on top. Wanted it to look as authentic as possible. And now I'm just gonna garnish it with a little bit of pistachio.
Again, all Diwali things you'll always have at home.
And you know, this is such a wonderful drink to give someone when they've come to your house. It's such a different.
Cooling.
Yeah. So I've just garnished it with a little bit of saffron, rose and pistachios, and it's looking so beautiful.
It's beautiful, Naita.
Cheers! Happy Diwali!
Almost Diwali.
That was so good.
Yum.
There's one thing that I always like to talk when I discuss regional Indian food, and that is if we don't preserve it, no one will.
Right.
And this Pede Wali Lassi is a classic example of Amritsari cuisine and also of how, when in abundance, we have an ingredient and how we can consume it. Food for Thought by HSBC is a great platform where you can take this conversation forward into your homes with your family. Hope you have a great festive season. Be conscious and enjoy.
More lassi?
Yeah.